Good evening, guys. Bill McMillan here with NDWX.com. Friday evening, about 5:45, as we record this video update for you. And we're starting off this evening with a look at the visible satellite image, and we notice a couple of different things here as the sun begins to set. The lingering snowpack across the region, and mid and high-level clouds that are streaming in overhead. These clouds will begin to lower and thicken as we go into the weekend, and we're going to introduce areas of drizzle into our forecast and fog later in the day on Saturday, and showers will develop Sunday. A look at the 24-hour temperature change shows the common theme across the plains and the eastern portion of the country with a warmer brand of air developing, and this will really set the tone for the weekend ahead as a January thaw takes place, and for the most part, we believe, for the next couple of weeks, we're looking at a milder regime. However, it's not going to last, and winter will come back, I think, with a vengeance as we get into the month of February, and we'll discuss that in more detail as we progress through the next couple of weeks. Overnight lows tonight will dip into the upper 20s for most of us. This is a look at the forecast temperatures as we go into the evening hours. Towards 10 o'clock, temperatures settling to around 30 degrees across central Indiana. And as we continue to advance this into the overnight, temperatures will settle into the upper 20s. So areas of snow that melted will refreeze later tonight, and we'll get slick in spots. But for the most part, this mild up is only beginning, and a much more comfortable weekend awaits as far as temperatures go. Drizzle, as mentioned, will begin to develop during the afternoon and evening hours Saturday as we notice the cloud deck that will lower and begin to thicken up across the region, and areas of fog will develop as we progress through the weekend as well. I don't think we're looking at significant precipitation, however, until we get into late Sunday night into Monday, and that's with the storm system off to our west. That will swing a cold front through here as we go into the day on Monday. And we're looking at the GFS forecast model here, and we'll advance this to Sunday evening. And that area of low pressure will track through the plain states and into the Great Lakes region, and again swing a cold front through here during the day Monday. We'll turn colder early next week, and some lingering wraparound moisture will transition to some scattered snow showers Monday evening into the day on Tuesday. Not a big deal, though. And then we're seasonably cold next week and dry for the better part of the week before our next storm system begins to take shape off to our west as we get into the latter parts of next week and next weekend. And I'll say that there have been different solutions that are out there that would suggest at times that this storm system could take on a wintry component. I just don't want to venture towards that kind of solution at this point. Given the overall pattern, I think what we're seeing here, and the latest GFS will continue to kind of back this idea up as well, is one that will take areas of low pressure out of the western region and cut those areas of low pressure up to the upper Midwest and the Great Lakes region, which for the most part over the next couple of weeks will put our area in a warmer southwesterly flow ahead of the storms with just fleeting transient cold behind those storm systems. I think it's as we get into February where we begin to take a more meaningful pattern change into consideration that will deliver more prolonged cold and wintry conditions back in here for the better part of February and really on into March. Guys, make it a great weekend. Thank you as always for logging on to NDWX.com. We'll talk with you soon.